we've settled into quite the warm pattern across our area, and it's going to continue into the weekend. Unfortunately, it's going to be a very hot weekend with temperatures in the low 100s pretty much across the board, but it does look like we have signs of relief on the way. You look at the radar right now, there's really nothing going on across our area. We had a few showers and thunderstorms off to the east from about the Tyler area, but really nothing is happening to this point in North Texas. We just were not able to really get any of that far enough west to impact Ellis County tonight. So once again, another dry and hot day across our area. I want to bring your attention to something, though. If you look up in Canada, there's quite a bit of severe weather happening there, quite a few severe weather warnings, and that system is actually what's going to bring our next best chance for some showers and thunderstorms, also some cooler temperatures as well. I'm going to go to the 12Z run, or the 18Z run. The 0Z has not finished running. That's Zulu time. So you see all of this activity off to the north. This is a little bit earlier today, so it's a little bit ahead. So that's 9 o'clock tonight. So you see all this activity. And what's going to happen with this system is it is going to move on to the east. You see it progressing to the east here. And as it does, there's going to be, you're going to start to notice a pattern. You see from Arizona here up into Kansas and Nebraska, there's convection becoming more organized. Then you can see much more organized convection there, showers and thunderstorms all the way from near Chicago, all the way down to Santa Fe there. But unfortunately, as it gets into our area, it's going to be a little bit less modest. You notice here, this is about 1 a.m. Or 10 p.m. rather on Sunday, and you can see some convection moving into North Texas. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see there's convection along the front there, along or ahead of that. And as we get into 1 a.m. Monday morning, again, very, very modest convection in our area, but there is a chance. Remember, this is a model. This is not saying that it's happening, that it's going to happen, rather, in this specific location. It means that it's estimating in this general area that there will be some convection. I want to bring your attention to one more thing here, and we're going to take a look at the tropics. Now, we've had things going on in the tropics in the eastern Pacific and in parts of the Gulf, southern parts of the Gulf, but really nothing that really was worth paying attention to. But what I want to bring your attention to is the what we call the main development region. And this is where you have storms that will generally develop and move into our area. So what you see is this is South America right here, and this is Western Africa. So what happens is these storms develop in this area, and then they push off to the west into the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic Basin, wherever they choose to move. And we do have a system, and I need to move over here to let you see that. Right in here, you see some development, and there's kind of a series of these. This is the one we're looking at right now. And if I pull up some numbers here, we're looking at a 40% chance of development overall. Overall, a medium chance that this will develop. Here's the reason why I'm talking about that one above the other storms that we have seen. This storm right here probably not going to affect our area, okay, off of Guatemala there. But this system very easily could. You see it develop here, and it's going to continue on forward and could move into the Gulf of Mexico, could affect Texas. It's very, very early in the process for this storm. But I just want to illustrate for you that this storm right here could continue a track, and you see it does show it moving towards the Caribbean there. So if it continues on, it could at some point affect the Gulf Coast. Now, once it gets into the Caribbean, we'll have a better idea. And if it develops into a tropical depression and then a tropical storm, right now it's just a system, if you will, with a chance of tropical development. Not really anything right now, but I will continue to keep an eye on that for you. So let's just transition back home. We'll talk about, this is the heat advisory that we're looking at. This continues through 7 p.m. Friday evening. I do expect we will probably have this either this extended or we could see some excessive heat warnings, if you will, in our particular area, or other kinds of warnings. And this is pretty much the entire county warning area for the National Weather Service. Just incredible heat across north and central Texas there. This is going all the way from Killeen to Sherman, and from Palestine on west of Mineral Wells. So a very large area of very warm weather. And again, it's going to continue on through the weekend. We want to make sure we're keeping in mind all of these cautionary actions that you can take. Stay indoors and limit outdoor activity. This is not the weekend to be outdoors too much. Wear light and breathable clothing. Again, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is pretty thin, pretty breathable. It's a good one to wear. Check on vulnerable family and friends and neighbors. You want to make sure that those folks are checked on and are checking in. You don't hear from somebody, make sure you check up and make sure they're okay. Stay hydrated, wear sunscreen. Two things that are a given but could make a very big difference. Watch for signs of heat, exhaustion, and stroke. I don't have deep specifics here for you, but generally listen to your body. If you feel tired or exhausted, you feel off in any way, just play it safe, take a break, get cool, get hydrated, give yourself a break. And then finally, never leave people or pets in closed vehicles in the heat. Really, in any vehicle, closed or not in the heat. If there's not air conditioning going through that vehicle, they don't need to be in it, really for any amount of time, because those vehicles can be very dangerous. So here is that forecast. Friday, 103 degrees. Ignore these winds. If they all say east, they should all say south. Really, it's pretty much southerly winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour all weekend. It's kind of going to be, we may see some winds pick up on Sunday. Right now, Friday and Saturday looks like light winds. So really not even much of a breeze to help us out there. I have 103 Saturday and Sunday, Friday and Saturday rather. Sunday looks like it could be a little bit cooler. We're in the mid to upper 70s overnight through this entire period. So just keep in mind, it is warm. It is going to be very warm out there, dangerously hot. Heat index values up to 106, 107 degrees. I do expect the heat advisory to at least be extended, could be upgraded to an excessive heat warning or something of that sort over time. It bears mentioning that we need to be paying special attention to the temperatures. We've already broken records today. We will probably break more records before this heat wave is over. Like I say, though, be watching for the horizon on late Sunday, early Monday. We will be looking at that cold front, right? That's really the best way to say it. Moving into our area, bringing some showers and thunderstorms, and we'll bring temperatures down into the low to mid 90s, which really, that's still warm, but hey, it's better than this, right? Stay tuned to elliscountyweather.com for all the latest forecast information. Watch the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter pages as well for all the latest updates there. Hang in there. Cooler temperatures are on the way.